One criticism that Dragon Ball often gets levied against it is that every problem seems to be solved with violence. Evil Demon King? Violence. Evil Alien Dictator? Violence. Evil androids, cyborgs, and bug monsters? Violence. Well, you get the point. However, I kinda disagree with those criticisms, and we see much disagreements be resolved in the most diplomatic and skilled method of rock, paper, scissors. In fact, compared to the 4 or 5 big villains in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, rock, paper, scissors was actually used 5 or 6 times, so that's just proof that Dragon Ball is a series about peaceful solutions rather than violent ones. So let's go back in time and see those important occasions. The first clash of the Titans was between the two orange-wearing warriors of Goku and Yajirobe. During the Demon King Piccolo arc, after one of Piccolo's henchmen gave Goku a good beating, a different henchman named Symbol flew in to try and finish the job. However, as both Goku and Yajirobe were potential targets for Symbol, the two decided on who would handle the monsters through a game of rock, paper, scissors. In the manga, we don't have too much of an idea of how many rounds it takes them, but in the anime, we have a more detailed breakdown. In round 1, both warriors threw out rock, resulting in a tie. Without waiting for a second, both head straight into round 2 and throw out paper, resulting in another tie. Undeterred, they go again, and while we know the result is a tie for round 3, we don't really know exactly what's thrown as Symbol's ugly face gets in the way. But we go again for round 4, where both throw out scissors, resulting in yet another tie. Being equal after so many rounds, both fighters take a minute to strategize, but end up with the same strategy as in round 5, 2 rocks appear. However, while Goku was a talented young lad in the art of rock, paper, scissors, Yajirobe did have a little bit of an edge, being a little bit older and potentially having more experience in the field, meaning in round 6, Goku's rock was finally taken down by Yajirobe's paper, making the latter the winner to the showdown. There's also a fight after this, but who cares about that? The highlight was definitely the rock, paper, scissors. To become great at rock, paper, scissors, you gotta start practicing from a young age, such as in the case of Gohan. While it's true that this training sequence is exclusive to the anime, I'll include it because it shows how important the game of rock, paper, scissors is to the world of Dragon Ball. In this one, Gohan has a series of back and forths with the crab, with both throwing scissors for about 4 to 5 rounds. However, once Gohan realizes that the crab can only really use scissors, he switches it up and throws out rock. The crab, upon realizing it's been found out and beaten, starts raging and bubbling. Right after this, Gohan's uncle even comes down from outer space just to visit him and congratulate him. Another anime exclusive, but with much less important characters, is between Goz and Mez, who are two of Hell's guardians who duke it out to see who will challenge Goku, who stumbled into Hell. This was in a filler arc that I don't think anybody particularly liked, but the end result is Goz winning with scissors, but who cares, all my homies hate Goz and Mez. While rock, paper, scissors is typically a 1 vs 1 event, by tweaking the rule set more people can join in on the fun, much like in the case of the Ginyu Force's first appearance. Being a 5-member team, it felt unfair for them to fight the trio of Vegeta, Gohan, and Krillin, so the wise Captain Ginyu set the ground rules to find out who gets to fight who through a series of games of rock, paper, scissors. Riku would win the first set and get to fight Vegeta himself, while Goldo still came in second and was tasked with handling Krillin and Gohan, with the other two accepting the results as is and agreed to stay on the sidelines. With the new Dark Evil in the form of Babidi showing up, Vegeta, Gohan, and the Here for a Day Goku team up to take him down. Of course, fighting Babidi and his crew with all 3 at once wouldn't be really fair, so the 3 do the honorable thing and decide on the fighting order with the traditional game of rock, paper, scissors. The Son family did have to bow down to the almighty Prince of Saiyans, as Vegeta would take both down in a 3-way free-for-all by throwing out his sharp scissors, then gets to dismantling the fighter Pui Pui. The transition between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super was admittedly kind of rough, if we're being honest here, with there being a movie called Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods that attempted to bridge the two, but when the Dragon Ball Super anime formally started, the first episode essentially just recapped the movies, but created important discrepancies, including the match report of this important battle. With Beerus being bored, he decided to give the people of Earth a chance to not get completely eliminated should he be beaten in a contest of champions. Oolong, of course, was chosen to be Earth's representative, and as such, he stepped up to the plate. This battle would entail 3 grueling rounds, but here's where the discrepancy happens. In the movie, Oolong throws out paper and loses to Beerus' scissors, while in the anime, Oolong throws out scissors and loses to Beerus' rock. Now you might be thinking, who cares? The result is the same, but that's where you're wrong. In the sport of rock, paper, scissors, there are a set of ethical standards that we need to hold ourselves to when it comes to the result reporting, and this is just a slippery slope. If we can't even get the facts straight, why are we even rock, paper, scissoring? This is even more important because the manga completely skips over the scene, so we don't have any way to definitively swing one way or another. A true shame. In the Universe's 7 showdown with Universe 6, our fighters know that they will have it tough as they need to face off against the greatest fighters from a neighboring universe. As the battles would be a King of the Hill style tournament, our team had to meticulously strategize the best lineup to ensure victory. With that in mind, Goku, Piccolo, and Vegeta decided to resolve this dilemma through rock, paper, scissors in a battle royale style. This ended up with Goku as first, Piccolo as second, and Vegeta kinda underperforming, coming in third. With Universe 7's victory, we can really only attribute that to the masterclass in sports sciences that the rock, paper, scissors theorem provided. In terms of frenemies, Goku and Vegeta stand the test of time, and as such, it makes total sense that this recap video would end off with this signature matchup with Goku going up against Vegeta. Now remember that in the first time these two met, Vegeta did come out ahead of both Goku and Gohan, but in their second rendezvous, Goku stunned Vegeta, coming in first with Vegeta coming in last. But as the two never really went head to head, Goku Black came in at the perfect time, as they were able to use that as the background for the real showdown. And when all is said and done, who comes out on top? Vegeta. Oh, but wait, we forgot about when they had a showdown when Kid Buu showed up. What happened then? Wait, Goku won? So where does that leave us? Well, both have a head-to-head win, and then they each individually won in events with each other, so you know what, it's a tie. Rock, paper, scissors is a gentleman's game, so we don't really need to sling shit around. Well, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed these quick match reports for the most important moments in the Dragon Ball story. But that will be all from us today at Manga for Dummies. Come back next time when we tackle, I don't really know. This was kind of last minute idea. You'll have to stick around and find out. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. See you next time, dummies.